Okay, we're going to try this again. Hopefully, I can add Tyler in. I was trying it from another device. Um, Hopefully, he's going to be tuned in here in a second. Trying to give this a chance. Hopefully, I don't have all the garbage. If not, we'll just discontinue tonight's show. I forgot my hands free. All right, let's try it again, buddy.
Hello,
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. So, looks like you're live from the seat of your pickup in the driveway tonight.
Yes, sir.
What a deal. Well, I'm sitting up in Youngstown after a big day of visiting a lot of our producers and everything, trying to drum up some more business. Kind of what we
Hey, I
do.
do, I do have to say something. I can actually hear you now.
Yeah, there's nothing done any differently other than I'm tied into the. Ah, maybe it was your
Yeah,
problem in the future.
maybe, maybe. I
Anyway,
don't know.
good evening, Joseph. Good to see you tuned in tonight. We're hanging in. I was just telling Tyler I'm sitting in Youngstown, Ohio tonight. Had a big day the last couple of days out visiting a lot of our producers up in eastern Ohio, western Pennsylvania. Good days and bad days when you do that. Dealing with a little bit of snow. Nothing like the guys out on the out in the Midwest there. I know Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, they flat out got thumped. Have you seen that, Tyler? The amount of snow and everything they got out there?
I haven't been up with my weather lately, so
Yeah, I think there were
I
some
don't really
drifts.
know.
I know I-90 out across southern Minnesota
I
was
know that
eastbound was opened and westbound is shut down. Still,
lately around, yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
Yeah,
you go ahead.
around around here lately, it's been like really nice outside. It's been about 40 degrees for a high, nice and sunny.
Oh, that's nice.
Other than other than all the mud, everything's good.
It was 28 degrees up here in eastern Ohio today, northeast Ohio. Had
Ooh,
some snow
ooh.
further north up closer to the lake. Didn't amount to anything, but
Yeah, you
anyway.
can keep that. You can
I'll
keep
be bringing
that.
it home with me tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Where are you at tonight, Joseph? Since you're tuned in here, like to know where you're at tonight and how the weather's doing. Um, Saw something today. This doesn't really affect you, but it does affect all of our fellow drivers out there. The FMCSA, they're in the process of releasing the hours of service changes that they're going to make. They haven't got a specific date out yet, but Ray Martinez actually went on the record and said that they're going to have some meaningful hours of service change, maybe do some split sleeper berth and what have you. So that's going to be kind of good in conjunction with the good old ELD, Dublin, Georgia. That's good to hear. I know it's beautiful weather down there. But anyway, back to the hours of service changes. They've got to get the head of the DOT to approve it before they can send it to the Office of Management Budget. Big shout out to all the guys that during the comment time back last fall, comment time back last fall that took time to go out and fill out the questions, put their comments in. Your uh, your comments do make a difference out there in the world. So we'll just have to see what they're really going to be. Hopefully, it's going to turn into. I think they were talking about maybe a minimum of a 3 hour break with whatever you did, or a minimum of 3 hours. But anything's better than what we're doing right now. Start the clock. We can't stop it as long as they get rid of the 30-minute break. That's going to be good. Tyler, how would you like to, while you're at work, be required to take 30 minutes break and not get paid for
Is
that
it
while you're
is the 30 minutes? Can you split it up, or is it a straight 30 minutes?
it has to be a straight 30 minutes, somewhere between going to work 3 hours into your day and 8 hours.
Well,
And
that
I,
kind of be like a lunch break for me almost, though.
right, but trucking isn't
Yeah,
like a regular job.
yeah. I don't know how I'd like that very much, because if
Well, how
you're
would,
on the go, you gotta go. You gotta go. You
that's
don't need
it.
to stop.
That's right. And do you know who comes up with these really great ideas?
The United States government.
Well, it's not only that, but it's self-proclaimed safety experts that know absolutely nothing about our job. Now, how would you
And
like some? Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess that with the House being more left, I believe left is Democrat, right?
Correct.
With the House being more left, I'm guessing that they're gonna be harder on that because they're more into safety, I guess, like
Now,
human safety or whatever.
it's not. It doesn't even go to the Congress. But you're kind of onto something. That's how we got stuck
Yeah, but
with the
like
EOD.
if you're gonna pass a law, it's still got to go through Congress, and they're gonna debate about it and everything. So,
Hmm. So, what do you think it takes to get a bill passed?
oh, we're learning this in government right
Well,
now.
let's hear how you're being taught it. I'm sure everybody out here listening right now would love to hear how the current education system is. Tyler, let everybody know what grade you're in at school and everything like that.
I'm a junior in high school right now.
All right.
Um, right now, it basically we're learning. It starts out as bill, you know that, and it goes to committee in the House,
Hmm.
and that's where basically all the bills either fly or die, and the
Before the
majority of them die in committee.
well,
And then once they get
how much money does it take to get something through?
that, I don't know, but I do know we do pay senators a lot of money to filibust. I'm not a big fan of filibusting.
What's a filibuster? What's filibustering?
They talk for a long ass time about something irrelevant to a bill or anything,
Uh-huh.
just to make people vote on it and piss people off, just to vote
Okay.
on the deal.
That's what they taught you in school, right? That's the way
That's what I've
filibuster.
taught and what I've put in my head, basically.
Right. Okay. Used to, when a politician decided they were going to filibuster something, they they had to have people behind them, more or less, do all the talk, and they could read the phone book if they wanted to. That was a filibuster. Today,
Yeah.
all they got to do now in today's environment in Washington, all they got to do is say filibuster until they get enough people to vote to stop the filibuster. They don't even have to get up and talk much anymore. They
Well,
don't
you
do
do have to get a vote. You have to call for something, and then you have to get at least half of the senators there
right.
to vote on it. But you can only do it in the Senate, is what we've learned. You can't do it in the House. You can only do it in the Senate.
Yeah, exactly. The House just puts it up for a vote, and they think it's
Yeah.
law, but that's not the case. Anyway, well, at least you're learning something in school. What else? What else? What else have you learned about our government?
There's a lot of people that fight against each other, and they can't come together to figure something out, but they just keep on fighting, and they don't compromise, basically.
Well, it's kind of like being married, isn't it?
Yep.
How do you know about being married? Or it's like dating, right? The only difference is
Yes.
you can't walk away from it.
Yeah.
It was there.
Yeah.
Anyways, how's the critters doing? Now that we've got our government lesson for today from a 17-year-old.
Actually, I worked 2 calves, walked Kiki, and left. I didn't feed tonight.
Tell everybody
I
who Kiki
said,
is.
Kiki is the old heifer that I'll just say she's hot headed. She is very twitchy. If you, she's very easy to piss off.
Right?
And yesterday was the first time we let her outside of the fence.
How,
And first couple laps, she was pretty testy. Didn't really like it, but once she calmed down, she was good. And with her new halter, she's not doing anything stupid anymore.
right?
And today, I took her around the front of the house, up closer to the road, and she really didn't pay attention to the road. And then we also, to bring her in the barn today, we had a truck in the wall, and she had to go through an alley, basically, a tighter space, and she really didn't like that. So we need to get used to smaller spaces with her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. You got a
So
new dance partner there, it sounds like.
She's dancing. She dances.
Are you gonna
She knows the old. Huh?
Is she
Go
going to
ahead.
Millersburg this weekend?
No. Her
Gotcha.
first show is going to be the Spring Classic because it's a little bit smaller, less things going around, shorter of a drive, less stress on her, basically.
Yeah. Why don't you let everybody know where the Spring Classic is and the date and everything if they want to stop by?
The Spring Classic is at the Clark County Fairgrounds on March 9th, I believe. And it's basically a county-only show. See the county's calves.
Well,
Got pretty decent market animals, breeding stock. It's getting smaller.
there you go. Well, just to let everybody know, the Clark County Fairgrounds is right off of I-70 across from the Loves in Springfield, Ohio. I believe it's exit 58, Route 41.
I believe so. Something like that.
It's on the opposite side of the interstate from the Loves in Springfield, Ohio, right behind Old Big Blue, the company that was the founder of electronic logging devices, ironically. If you come through the main gate, you can just kind of come in. It'll kind of be in the middle of the fairgrounds.
It'll be in the It'll be in the old cattle barns. So
Yeah. Anybody who's passing through, you want to kill some time, need to take that 30-minute break or need to do an overnight or whatever. You can come right in the main gate of the
just
fairgrounds.
don't get too close to Kiki. She will kick you. Don't touch her. She's a bitch.
Anyway, also, the Clark County Fairgrounds is the home of what, Tyler?
That is the home of 4-H, founded by A.B. Graham in like 1914, I believe, something like that.
No, more importantly than that, what else? What else was held in the summer? Last summer was the first year, Clark County Fairgrounds.
Oh, it is Buckeye Invitational Truck Show
That's right.
in June.
Actually, we moved it to August in
Oh, yeah,
conjunction
that's right.
with the F1
Boat
boat
races.
race. But if y'all want to come out next weekend, I think it's June 9th, whatever it is. There's no admission. It's on Saturday. You can pull a truck right in there, just kind of park in the middle of the big circle. That's where the truck show was. You come out and actually mark your spot for this year's truck show in August if you want to. But, feel free to stop by if you are going to be in the area. Come in. We'll be hanging out in one of the cattle barns. Probably cattle barn 3 or 4 is normally where we set up. What?
Oh, wait, for Spring Classic,
Yes.
we might be outside this year. Maybe.
All right. Well, all
I
you
don't
got to
know.
be doing is looking for the Evans Cattle Company banner. We'll be looking for that knucklehead with that hooey hat on, or myself.
Hey, this is my good Huey hat. Don't be hating on it.
You got a date or something tonight?
No, this is just my good hat.
Oh, what do you
Oh,
got going
that's
on?
my good
With
hat.
your good hat on for?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, I'm right here right now, so isn't that a good enough reason? I want to wear my new Huey hat.
All right.
It's
You
not
say
one of these
so.
ones. It's not
Thanks
one
for
of these
being here.
old beat up ones. So
There you go.
some
Danny,
faded brown.
glad to see you're here. Joseph, Tyler, and I will not be at GATS this year. I'll be down at Matt's at the Mid America in Louisville here at the end of the month. Tyler isn't sure if he's going to make it to Matt's. It kind of depends on the show schedule and if he's got school that week. He can't be taking any
Yeah,
more days off. Plus,
yeah.
he's got cattle he's got to tend to because his mom's getting tired of doing it.
Oh, I gotta get hay this week sometime. That'll be fun.
But no, I've never been down to GATS in Dallas. I know it's a good time. I'm not sure if Bill's going to be there. I do know that Bill Weaver is going to be at Mid America this year. He'll be at the Hennepin booth, which is where Chrome and Steel Radio is actually going to be this year. Hennepin was going to give us part of their booth space.
And don't miss old Tay-Tay's yoga session with Bill Weaver. That's gonna be a good one.
Well, I don't
Be an
think
episode.
Tay and Bill are the only ones doing it. I believe it's the entire staff of Chrome and Steel Radio, hosted by Mother Trucker Yoga. Dave will be doing it. Jack.
I'll make sure.
What?
Make sure you get me a video of that one. I want to see you doing some yoga.
It will be. It's actually going to be recorded live on
You're gonna bend one way, pop your back, and you're not gonna be able to move for the next 2 weeks. Jeez.
That's so different than getting pinned in the back of a trailer. Come on.
Nah, you still move after that. I think you get one shot of yoga, you're done for a year.
You might be surprised. I'm more
Yeah.
capable of doing things than you realize.
Oh, did you hear the news?
What news?
The Beef Proficiency Award.
No.
It got judged at state this weekend.
Did you get selected for a state beef proficiency award for FFA?
I got fifth out of 14, and I'm an alternate to go
So
on stage. And that means
what's that?
like they do the top four. They hand out the degrees like on
Yes.
stage over at state,
Yeah.
and if somebody drops out or something like that, I get to go up there and get mine at
But
state.
you did get selected for your state beef
I got
proficiency award.
selected fifth out of 14, and
No, what I'm saying is,
I'm not going up against the nationals, but next year I'm going to make it better, make it sound better, because my English ain't that good.
well,
And
yeah.
then next year, hopefully, I got a shot at going to nationals and getting judged at national level.
So what I'm saying is, though, you did get the beef proficiency award. You just don't get it on the stage.
That I don't know because I don't really understand it. So
Oh, okay. I guess we'll
I'm
find
just
out, right?
explaining it the way I got explained to you, basically.
So he isn't real sure either because he's never had anybody awarded it, right?
That I don't know. So I'll figure it out.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. Plus, you've got your state farmer degree. You're getting that awarded this year too, right?
Yeah. Oh, another thing I have to say on the school system. We filled out the ACT like pre-test form to get your test. It took me an hour to fill this stupid thing out. An hour.
What in the world?
An
Hours left.
hour. You had to fill out what colleges you wanted to send to, an interest survey, and all this much. Yeah. And I saw Brian just putting there about livestock judging. We just started doing some studying. Went and studied after school, did market grids, and those are pretty easy. So
Hmm. Well, you got next year to maybe get some recognition for livestock judging as well. Way to go.
well, I don't know if I'll be able to do that due to my showing cattle. So
No, okay.
um, this year I can only go to like one
Which is when? During Matt's?
during school.
Oh, it's during school. A school day one?
Yeah, and it's also conveniently the same day as the chem field trip, so I can't get 2 days out of school. I can only get one day out of school.
The what day?
Sadly,
What? Hemfield.
we're doing a chemistry field trip too, same day as the livestock judging.
Where
So,
was it going to?
Wright State, and then we go to the mall afterwards. But the mall really doesn't seek my interest that well.
I see.
There's some weird people at the mall. No offense if you go to the mall.
Tyler, have you ever hung out in a truck stop or been in a truck stop? You talk about weird.
No, I'm talking like city people that I'm not used to.
I got you. I got you. No, they're not wearing hoodies, a hoodie ball cap, and some outfit on it, and a pair of dirty jeans. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, because at the mall sometimes you see guys wearing girls' clothes and girls wearing guys' clothes, and then it just goes boom. What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on with that, in your opinion?
Okay, if you pee out of a rod, you're a guy. If you pee out of a hole, you're a girl. Like,
Okay.
not everyone pee. There you go. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh, you're okay.
That's in my mind. But the world these days, you just stupid. And they're raising kids just to say, you can be whatever you want to. No, you're a guy or girl. What's going on here?
Oh, so what you're saying is it's okay to identify as a unicorn.
Hey, I identify as an attack helicopter. I don't care.
An attack helicopter. Where did that come from? I didn't know
That's
that was
what
a
I
difference.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Okay,
Are
why'd
you
you
making fun
identify
of how you identify me? You're
Uh-huh.
making fun of how you identify me right now. I don't take very kindly to that right now, sir.
Well, I'm just asking what it makes
No,
you
no, no, no,
identify.
no, 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 no. You're identifying me as something that you don't like. So I'm going to be an attack helicopter. Because
I,
the world these days, you can be whatever you want to.
Alrighty then, if that's what you say, it's your story.
And I'm sticking to it.
You're not right.
Hey, you're the
Since
one
when
who raised me, so
Oh, so it's my fault? I got you.
yeah.
Taylor, Taylor said she's rolling. I guess she tuned in at just the right time here.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you need to by the way, you need to fix that flat billed hat. That is not, it just
Hey,
is.
I bought it like this, and it's going to stay like this because my good hat has poop on it. How
Oh, okay.
it had? How did it get poop on it?
I don't know. How did it?
This is not okay.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
going to have to talk to the owner of Attack Helicopters on why I have poop on my good hat.
You are not right. Did you get kicked in the head or something today?
I think I got dropped on my head as a baby.
I know you did. I was there.
Yeah, you're probably the one who did it, you old fart.
No, you did it yourself. You jumped out of the crib one day. You went up, over, and down.
Sure about
I,
that?
yeah, I know. I know what my
Okay.
excuse. I know what my excuse is. You know, they always talk about getting hit upside the head with
No,
a.
no, no, no. I know your excuse. You just said, I went to a one-room schoolhouse.
No, that's not where I was going with that. Believe it or not,
Oh,
I
that's a
actually,
first.
I actually did this to myself. You know, you always hear about people that are going to get a frying pan taken after them. Have you ever heard that? You
No,
ever heard
you
that?
gotta. No.
No. Well, this gets even better. Oh, there's Jeremy Jansen sitting up. Hopefully, Jeremy's got his truck back on the road. I think he fried an ECM. But anyway, going back to my excuse on what happened to me young in life is I was learning to walk and I decided to use the cord of the iron that was plugged in that was sitting on the ironing board, pull it off on the side of on my head. So I did get hit in the head by a hot iron at a young age.
Did you singe your hair off?
Yes.
So you did do it good enough.
Well, yeah, you know me. If I do something, I'm going to do it right. Jeremy,
D-
I'll be right there with you here in a little bit.
If you say you did it right, then why do you always give me the one lectures on I learned this the hard way? If you always
Well,
did everything right.
I did it right. I learned it the hard way.
Yeah, you did it right by messing something up too, probably by doing
But
it the hard
also
way.
by doing, but here's what I was going to go, Tyler. Where I was going with
Okay,
that. If you do something
keep
right,
on.
it doesn't mean that you did it right. It means you did it in a big way. Does that make sense?
See, there's a
You go
right and
to
wrong here. There's a
a
right and wrong. You either do it right or you do it wrong. One way's big, the other way can be big too.
well, exactly. So you leave it up to
Just because you did
interpretation.
it, if you did it right, just that doesn't mean that means you actually did it right. That doesn't mean you did it big. If you did it wrong, you did it big. You can do
Yeah.
it big too when it's wrong.
Well, there you go.
So you're not always right.
You have confused me. I don't know exactly what that was. Confused the white-haired old man.
I am a
Jeremy,
very Go ahead. Huh?
no, go ahead.
I am a very confusing person when I go to explain myself because it makes sense up here, it just doesn't make sense coming out.
You know what? I know Brian Jackson is going to give me the thumbs up on that one because he knows, and I know where he learned that from too.
Half the time, you don't know what's going to come out of my mouth if it's going to make sense. If it's even legible, that's the next thing.
Right?
When I get pissed off or tired, it's mumble, mumble, mumble. I could be cussing you out. I could be like saying something good. Who knows?
Interesting. Never thought about it like that before. Hey, here you go. Um, I don't know if this is Jack, Dave, or Maddie, but making a mistake is one of the best learning experiences you can have, regardless of whether it's good or bad thing. It's always a lesson. And you know what? My reply to that is, damn, I just forgot. I had a senior moment. Oh, no, I don't remember what it was.
Oh,
Jesus
oh,
Christ.
oh.
Good lesson, good or bad. Uh, we were discussing the Tyler business. Tyler got kicked in the head today, stepped on 5 times, and kicked in the groin twice, or something like that.
Sounds like a normal day to me.
Tyler, Jim Sigler just said if you'd fix his hat, he wouldn't have that problem as far as being able to communicate clearly.
Is that better?
There you go. Much better. I
This
think
is
that'll.
this is a, this is even a dirtier barn hat. Like,
Anybody who approves of this hat, the Hog Life
just
hat, with the
just
curve to it,
respect the good hat. Respect it.
give us a
It's a
thumbs up
nice
if
hat.
give us a thumbs
It's
up if Tyler's got a better hat on at this point instead of that stupid flat
I.
billed one.
This is
And
a
to all
nice
boys
hat.
out there, if
I
you
think
like the
it
flat
looks
bill,
nice. Just accept it. It's the new and upcoming thing. Just because you're old doesn't just respect it. Respect it.
right?
Can you
All
respect
right.
it yet?
You said it.
Just
Yeah,
respect it.
yeah. We just discussed the new announcement from the FMCSA about the hours of service. It's forthcoming from the Department of Transportation. And once DOT approves it and it gets to OMB, then we'll be able to see what it's actually going to be. So it's still in limbo, but there are going to be some meaningful changes there. I don't know if it's Dave, Dave or Jack or Maddie. I'm not really sure which one it is. No, you're right. It doesn't affect us, but it does affect everybody else that's tuned in here. Once it happens, but it could be months before they actually implement it. The cogs of government, as we were discussing earlier. Oh, hey, Dave. We were discussing the cogs of government, and Tyler was explaining how much money it took to pay off somebody to get a bill through, or something like that. Isn't that right, Tyler? The payoffs involved.
Sounds about right. I can't remember what day of the week it is half the time, so.
Well, that's okay. Go get a logbook, like everybody else has to do, and track every minute of every day of your life.
The only days I get
What
excited for is Fridays and Saturdays.
was that again?
I only get excited for Fridays and Saturdays.
Ah, okay. No, Tyler, I wasn't talking about that. I thought you were tossing a gang sign or something.
No.
I don't know. It just looked like you were.
I ain't ghetto. I
Oh,
ain't
you're
no
not, Tyler.
ghetto kid. No.
Oh,
No.
I
No.
got. Well, hello, Aaron Shively. Yep, you're right. New and upcoming thing. Ha ha. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And
Oh,
Dave replied about, yeah, the money in DC is pretty ridiculous. I did see that they're now voting. They're now voting for a 15 to 20, was it 10 or 15% pay raise for our elected officials. You know, that makes a lot of sense to me. The rest of us are busting our humps so they can get what they want. Anyway, what were we going to say, T?
chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
Fried?
Potatoes.
What?
What? Chicken fried potatoes.
Oh, chicken fried potatoes. I see. I
Oh,
got you.
wait. Okay. You say a word and I'll say a word after it and we'll make a sentence. Oh, I like that. Wait, me ass whooping or him ass whooping?
Ass whooping? What are you talking about?
The Jack and
Oh,
Dave just said, yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, no, no, not you or me. No, no, no. No, what he's referring to is our illustrious elected officials. They need a 10 or 15% whooping.
Wait, I'll let Kiki take care of that.
There you go. Let's just, you know what? I think
I
that might
think
be
that
the
our
infamous
elected
topic.
officials should spend a day at a farm getting their butt beat in the dirt and working from sunup to sundown, maybe even past that to get the job done and learning how to communicate properly and figuring something out together
There you
instead
go.
of fighting.
Man, that was just really clear. That was really good, Tyler. Maybe you know what? I think this is what we need to do. Everybody that tunes into Chrome and Steel, we need to put together a a person to run for politics. Let's make Tyler that person. He could probably do it better than 90% of them up there. At least he knows what a day's work is all about. What do you think, Tyler?
Yeah,
You want
and then not
to,
not getting paid a lot to do the work either. Being a
really?
high schooler, getting I don't know,
No,
not
we'll
getting.
get you elected. Once you get out of college, you've already been, you just were nominated. You are our candidate for congressman, representative at large, and you were endorsed by Chrome and Steel Radio. How does that sound? Tyler for president.
I don't. A 16, 17-year-old can't become president. See, I just forgot my age. You really think I'm good enough to be a candidate? I can't remember half the stuff other than cows. What am I running on? I am running on Grizzly Wintergreen and unsweetened iced tea at the moment.
No, that's not what he's referring to. Your political, what are you going to run on politically as far as what you stand for? Not Copenhagen and unsweetened iced tea. Cow president, whatever. Hey, you know
Cow.
what?
Hey, I know what I'm going to run on. I'm going to run on cow shit. What I do on a daily basis to begin with.
There you go. Hey, speaking of that, what do you put in your package for FFA president? At least we can start calling you president.
I haven't started on that. I haven't started that yet. But
When
what I
is that?
have figured out, he hasn't given us the paper yet.
Okay.
But what I have figured out is the vote doesn't mean diddly squat. It's your paper that you turn into the alumni, and the alumni figure that out. Did somebody just? He called me a Democrat.
No, he didn't. He said
No.
that's a Democrat platform running on bullshit, is what that is.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So very good, Keith. That was a very astute observation here.
I'm sorry, but sometimes this takes a minute to work or two. So,
All right. No, it's all good, man. You're 17 year Alan Atterbury. Thanks for joining in. We're discussing politics through the eyes of a high schooler right now. We've already got him nominated for president of whatever he decides he wants to do.
I'll be president of the cow shit. Or
All
the
right.
cows.
Cool. There you go. That's probably spiked, isn't it? But got
Definitely
that from
spiked.
President Reagan. Keith must be talking about not really sure
Hey,
what he was talking about. Probably the platform of running on BS and less BS. Anyway, what?
do you want to hear the platform of Bill Clinton? I did not have sexual. I can't even say that right. I did not have sexual relationship with that woman.
Hey, you know what?
Keyword on
Here-
that.
Hey, here's something to think about. Okay, Tyler, as your generation comes of age,
Mm-hmm.
when you get out of college and you start moving into the Monica's chin, right?
What?
Anyway, no, not you, Tyler. Not you. It's not on your
I thought
chin.
he said I had some dip on my chin. I'm like, I think
No,
I'm
no,
good.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm good.
no, no. But no, what Dave asked, he goes, what do you think will be the most important political topics for your generation? And right now, let's go on the record for you. What do you think your generation is going to be important when you come of age, you get out of college, you start buying homes, getting jobs?
My generation is gonna be the generation of libtards, and gays.
Why do you say that?
I see the people at school and the people that are on student council. It's scary.
Yeah, those are the people that are on the leadership roles in school, right?
Yes. It's
That's
scary.
really, that's quite interesting. Thanks for bringing that up, Dave. That was something I didn't even think about. I mean, you are Johnny on the spot out there, Dave. You're just, and
Me?
Tyler, you are just a plethora of information. We know where our country's headed because of people like you. Not you causing the problem, but your observations of other people. You're the hope of the future of this country, people like yourself. I'll tell you that right
Well,
now.
if it goes downhill even further, I'm moving to Alaska in the middle of nowhere, and I can be left alone then with my cows.
There you go.
And just anything tries to kill me, I'll just shoot it. Not unless they take my gun away.
There
And
you
if
go.
they take my gun away, I'm not giving it to them.
Dave, you and Tyler got this thing because you guys are close in age. It's going to be guys like you that keep this place moving in the right direction. So,
I don't have good enough intelligence and speaking skills and just getting my head out to be a candidate for politicalism. Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
give it
word,
time.
right?
Sure, you just made it up. I guess. I don't know.
I guess anything's a word these days,
There you go. See?
especially at the barn. Kerfunkelfuck?
Hey,
Is that
hey,
the
wait
word
a
at the
minute.
barn?
This is a family show. You need to hit the pause button. Kerfunkel Duck.
Sorry.
That's Kerfunkel Duck.
Kerfunkel Doug. My
Yes.
bad. I thought you said I could say whatever I wanted to.
No, you got to be careful what you're saying. Come on. We don't want Dave
Okay.
to fire you. We don't want Dave to fire you or censor you.
I might need censored sometimes.
Well, you're going to have to do that yourself because I don't have the mute button. But anyway, you got anything else you want to add to tonight's great episode? Because you brought some pretty interesting things to light here.
2 plus 1 is 21.
Dave just said, "Laugh my ass off." We say worse. Yeah, who's a punk in a hat? Jeff, that would be one of Debbie's wonderful prize students. That was once the pride of Tecumseh. Now he's just
Once. I like how you put that.
what?
Hey,
Once the
next
pride
year,
of, yep.
going in 4 periods, and I'm getting the heck out of that school.
Just think it
I'm
won't be
taking
long.
what I need to pass. What I need to pass, and I'm leaving.
What do you need to pass? What do you need to get your credits that you got to have?
I need English. That's the only class I really need to take.
Don't you have to take a science?
No.
Oh,
I
you
take
need.
science next year.
Wait a minute. You got to take PE.
Oh, I got to take. It's because I planned on getting my sports waiver, but I unfortunately tore my hamstring and I can no longer play sports, so I have to take gym class.
Girl Scout badge. Jeff said you can get that waiver. Better known as he's calling you a pansy. A pansy.
Oh, he didn't even play. Wait, he did play football in high school, I think, but didn't he stop playing because of coaching staff or something like that?
I don't know why he quit. You'll have to ask him that face to face.
So he can't say anything about me because he quit too.
Excuses, excuses. You've always got
Oh,
them.
don't even start with excuses.
Yep. Anyway, well, you know what? We're going to wrap it up for tonight. We will see y'all next Tuesday, 8 p.m. God only knows who will be on this show. Who will be where.
I think I'm starting to see some type of streamline. It's basically political talk and cows mixed together.
It doesn't have to be political. I mean, tonight just went that way.
Yeah.
It's through the eyes of a 17-year-old. That's why people are enjoying this, because you are giving
It's
them.
because it's a dumb 17-year-old that has no filter.
Nah, you're not stupid. So anyway, we will see y'all next Tuesday. Go back and watch the. Oh yeah, and trucking, politics, cows, and trucking. Whatever else comes out of Tyler's mouth.
And school
You know,
systems not being the greatest.
you know what? It was kind of funny. I got to say this. Hopefully, Dave is still there. Y'all should have tuned in on a Sunday night to the February house party. We it drifted from yoga to childbirthing. We're experts on everything at Chrome and Steel Radio. All you got to do is ask or bring it up, and we can figure it out. Because we are truck drivers, and we are the backbone of
Okay,
America.
cows relate to a lot of human stuff.
Okay?
I watched a video of what's her name? Temple Grande. That
Okay.
if just watch some of her videos and the way she can explain stuff with cattle to humans, it's amazing.
Really?
If
What's her
it's
name again?
Temple Grande, she
Grand,
designed
like Grand.
Temple Grande, and she designed systems on how to move cattle properly and how not to get them agitated, basically, and they'll move better.
So how does that deal with people?
It's I don't know, but that because she's a person and she sees the views of cows because of her autism, and then if you
Okay.
we watched the movie in Ag. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna go from there. No, I don't. She's his age. Why would I like her? I
What, gray
just
hair
think
or blonde?
she's graying.
Oh, okay. Jeff Jamaica says you need a drug test.
I need a drug test. Do you know what's gonna come up on the drug test?
No,
Because
I
I
don't
know.
know. Do you know?
I know. It's gonna be this and this.
Oh, hey, speaking of this and this, I forgot to mention I have not mentioned our sponsors this night. This deal isn't this isn't this isn't possible without the with the sponsorship of some of our great sponsors out there. One of them is One Stop Truck Care in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. They're down around Kingsport. I think they're at Acre 26. It's a full service truck shop as well as road service, everything like that. So you can look them up on the internet. The other one is the David Crockett Travel Center, the home of the Tony Justice Burger, the IHOP, Dunkin' Donuts. And make sure you go onto these Facebook pages and tell them Chrome and Steel Radio sent you. That's how you found out about them. You know, do what we can to support the sponsors. And then the old trucker stick, TRUKRSTIK. It's a squeegee that's kind of designed for truckers. It's made to squeegee your mirrors as well as one of them's got a little bit of curvature for the convex mirrors. Highly recommend that thing. That definitely will save your tail. So I completely forgot about our sponsors last week. But anyway, you can't hear me. Is that any better there, Jeffro?
Speak louder. Your voice carries.
Oh,
Jerry Novak,
check out
the
our
drill
sponsors.
sergeant.
Thank you. But anyway, go to our sponsors and give them a like. Tell them Chrome and Steel sent you. We'll be releasing some more information here not too long. We got some upcoming events. We are going to be at Matt's here at the end of the month at the Hennef booth. I think it's booth 65085 or something like that. But check us out. We'll get that information out on the Facebook page as well as the website. Stay tuned for the times for trucker yoga also that Hope's going to be doing with the host and the cast of, it's Matt's booth 65080. Once again, Matt's booth 65080. We'll get it up on the Facebook page. Hennef is kind of sponsoring us on that deal, so big shout out to them as well. Anyway, what's that mean? Time for you to go because it's your curfew, or do you have to go get hay yet? Oh,
I'm not getting hay tonight.
Tyler, your teacher is watching.
Uh-oh. I better straighten up now.
I would big shout out to
How?
Debbie Jamaica, and also for those of you still watching, say a prayer and keep my buddy Jeff in your thoughts and prayers. He lost his dad last week. Know what it's like to lose family members and stuff like that. Jeff, our thoughts and prayers to you from Chrome and Steel Radio. You need anything, you know how to get a hold of us. Hopefully you're doing all right and your family and everything like that. Sorry to pick you out of the group like that, but I completely forgot about that until just now. So anyway, we're going to give this thing a wrap. Tyler, I will see you tomorrow night with cows. Are you working?
Uh, it depends if I'm getting hay.
All right.
I'm
We'll
still
find us
waiting on a
something.
phone call.
All righty. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks a lot for tuning in, and have a great night. Be safe if you're out there, especially you guys in the upper Midwest and out there in Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska. And I know there's another round coming across Minnesota or Michigan tonight too. So if you're out on the roads, be safe. Talk to y'all later. Motor safely.